Coming up next, it's a unique way to butter your bread. See how the butter bell is taking an old idea and making it new again. Just ahead. Welcome back to Unwrapped, where we're layering it on with a look at spreadable snacks, like butter, which has been around for thousands of years. And while you normally find it in the fridge, one company has developed a way to make sure it's a little more handy. Check this out. Although it may be sweet and creamy, there is a cold, hard truth about butter.
Butter, especially fresh creamery butter, has a spreadability problem and will absorb odors from the refrigerator very easily.
What if someone made a way to keep butter safe, creamy, and at a perfect spreadable temperature? In the 1600s, French chefs did just that.
People would make their own butters and they would store them in these clay pots.
These butter crocks kept butter safe and cool since there was no refrigeration. They were used for hundreds of years and changed slightly over time.
It wasn't until the 19th century that water was being used with the butter crocks.
Water in the base created an airtight seal to preserve the butter even better. But thanks to the advent of the icebox in the 1900s, these keepers of cream disappeared. That is until 1996, when the Tremain company in Los Angeles, California, brought back a new and improved version of this time-honored spread saver.
Our butter crocks, known as the Butterbell crock today, actually have a little handle on the top, along with the bell underneath it.
Today, 250,000 Butterbells are manufactured in this Chinese facility every year. Here, up to 500 plaster molds at a time are filled with a special liquid clay.
Then they let the Butterbells dry, which could be about a day or 2 days, and then they hand paint them, and then they go into a kiln and they get fired at a very high temperature.
After 7 hours in 1500-degree Fahrenheit heat, Butterbells are ready for use. All that's needed now is a stick of butter.
Once you soften the butter and it holds 1 stick of butter, you pack that into the lid, you put cold water into the base, and then you can leave it on your countertop for up to 30 days without refrigeration.
The perfect spreadable temperature for butter is a few degrees lower than room temperature. But when loading the bell, just be careful not to use another similar spread.
Margarines really don't need to be kept outside of the refrigerator. They don't have the spreadability issue.
In the early days, butter was actually used as commerce, and it was bartered in exchange for merchandise in general stores. It's also been used as a cosmetic and a medicine. Thanks for watching. See us again next time when we unwrap more secrets behind America's favorite foods. I'm Marc Summers, and I find frosting a cake very therapeutic.